Today, my friends, I have something very special, very dear to my heart for you. It is a core exercise that is very ancient, though it was popularized by none other than Bruce the Goat Lee in the 70s and 80s. It is categorized as a core exercise, but it is so much more. And if you can master it, you will build some full body strength and tension that can rival pretty much anyone at the gym. And that exercise, my friends, is the dragon flag, or the dynamic dragon flag. An exercise that targets your entire body, from your biceps and your back and your core to your hip flexors, your quadriceps, your leg musculature, and basically every little tiny muscle fiber you can think of. So if you're ready, we're gonna build a progression for this exercise starting from beginner levels all the way to the complete dynamic dragon flag. Let's go and have some fun. Now we're gonna start with our lower body first, and to make this super beginner friendly, we will start with a very easy progression and check out some advanced progressions as well. Take a seat. If you are lacking the core strength and the hip flexor strength to sit fully upright, then you can lean back and place your hands on the ground. But you should be aiming to stay as fully upright as possible. And level number one would be knee pull-ins. Pull your knee as closely to your body as possible. Reverse and repeat, flexing your hip flexors, your quads, and your lower abdominals as hard as you can, and work dynamically. The next exercise would be extended raises. I want to keep those toes extended. I want to flex our quads throughout our hip flexors into our abdominals and stay as upright as possible. The more you lean backwards, the easier the exercise is going to become. And then, of course, we're going to work dynamically. Left side, right side. Next level would be hands placed on the ground, raising both legs, and instead of putting them down all the way, you can leave like a centimeter or two to the ground before you move on to the next repetition, working dynamically. Now, even just in this very easy seated position, you're gonna notice we've already built a lot of anterior chain strength for the lower part of the required muscles for this exercise. Now, progression level number 2 will have us doing the exact same exercises on a dip bar to add more arm support strength as well as shoulder strength, and to have a little bit more strength requirements in our core. Level number 1, left side, right side. Level number 2, extended left side, right side. And level number 3, both legs simultaneously. Aim for 16 to 20 repetitions of whatever level you're working on. So if you're already at strength progression level number 2 with both legs fully extended, then you're gonna work your way up to 16 to 20 repetitions of these. And the third and final level progression of this will have us hanging from a bar, and starting with level number 1, single-sided knee raises. Level number 2, double-sided knee raises. Level number 3, single-sided leg raises. Level number 4, double-sided leg raises. You should be doing all 4 of these exercises. Set number 1 as a warm-up, classic 20 repetitions. Set number 2 and set number 3 and set number 4, double-sided leg raises. So you've gone through all of the exercises required for the lower half. We're also going to require some insane strength in our back musculature surrounding our spine, as well as our arm musculature. Specifically, our biceps needs to be super strong. Now, our back muscle progression will be super easy, barely an inconvenience. We're gonna start laying on our stomach, arms fully extended, and we're just gonna raise our chest and our arms, strengthening our spinal erectors and combining them with shoulder strength as well, which we're also gonna need the tiniest bit. You can either hold statically for 10 seconds at the top, or you can go through just the dynamic movements. However, I would advise doing both. Our second exercise will have us going through T raises, so we can add a little bit of trap engagement and scapular musculature engagement as well, and get up as much as we can. As for our third exercise, we want to start with our upper body. Up here, keep it statically elevated, and we're gonna add some shoulder rotations, both symmetrical ones, like so, as well as asymmetrical ones, right side, left side. This way, we can build a lot of full body tension and control, which we're gonna require for this exercise. And when it comes to our biceps and arm progression, level number 1 will be classic double-sided wall pulls. If you are stronger, you can work on single-sided wall pulls. Level number 2 will see us increase the intensity by doing reverse barbell rows, going through a full range of motion, chest to the bar and reversing into complete extension. The more parallel you are to the ground, the more strength you are going to require. And over time, once you're strong enough, then you can use classic underhand grip chin-ups just to build the necessary biceps strength. And if you're generally interested in learning how to do pull-ups, more advanced variations, check out this video where we go through them step by step. Now the next thing we'll need an absurd amount of will be full body tension. And there's absolutely no exercise better to work on that than going through a plank progression. Level number 1. Hold in the plank just like so, and from here you're gonna start extending your body the stronger you become. Move back with your tippy toes, move forward with your hands. Move back with your tiptoes and move forward with your hands, and at some point you will be in this classic lane plank where we're really close to the ground and need a lot of focus and a lot of tension, and this exact tension is what is going to help us go through the dynamic dragon flags or even the static dragon flags. Which brings us to our last exercise before we get into the dragon flag itself. And if you want to work on calisthenics in general, then this exercise is very important for you because it will be the base for the front lever and all kinds of other lever exercises. And that is the tucked lever, getting your back parallel to the ground, holding statically for 10 to 20 seconds and reverse. And you want to also work on a dynamic tucked lever, because then we have a lot of anterior chain dynamic movement as well as some anterior chain static strength, and we're also working on combining that latissimus strength in our back, the muscles that would be responsible to pull us up here with our frontal musculature. And now you're pumped, you are ready, you can do all of these exercises. Now you can approach the bench. We're gonna place both hands right above our head to make this a little bit easier to start out. We're gonna tuck in our legs and we just wanna activate our lower abdominals, raise a couple of inches and reverse. You can put your back down all the way before you move into the next repetition. And over time, we will go through longer ranges of motion. However, we will not release the tension and not put our back down, which means that we're now in level number 2. With the next level in this progression, having us do extended negatives. We're gonna get into position, we're gonna slowly reverse, put down our back all the way, tuck in our legs, start from the very top and repeat until we build the necessary foundation for this entire long range of motion. And now is the time, you absolute legends. You are ready to go through the dynamic dragon flag. Get into position, flex those arms, extend one leg, pull one leg in, and now we're gonna go through the entire range of motion, and we're not gonna put our back down at all the way up, switch up top, reverse the movement in a controlled fashion until we're close to parallel to the ground, and then pull up again before you switch, and do the same thing on the other side, pull up again and switch, and go for as many repetitions as you can in one single set. Take a short break, be very careful not to hurt yourself. If you're feeling any pain, if you're feeling too much pull on any muscle, release, let go, take a short break and try again. Now, having recorded all of these progressions, I can barely do a handful of repetitions anymore because I'm super exhausted. However, that is basically everything you need from the very beginner level to a more advanced level, so you can go and do this exercise all by yourself, put together whatever exercises you require to advance and leave out whatever you're already far ahead of. But with that, my friends, meine Freunde, Ashabi, watashi no tomodachi, mizani. That's all the time I have left for you today. However, if you like the video and subscribe. And please guys, check out other videos on this channel like this one, which the YouTube algorithm thinks you will absolutely love. Now I'll see you guys tomorrow because we literally have new videos every single day. So until then, Captain Cairo, peace out.